I'm Crystal Malcor, a member of the newly formed Oakwood Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Task Force. I'm proud to represent the district on this task force, but more importantly, I am so very proud of our district's willingness to put in the work to make it a success. I've been on the high school staff for 16 years now, and as a minority, I can honestly say that I've always felt accepted and valued here. Like most special education teachers, I have a heart for the underdog, those students that do not always fit into the Oakwood box, academically or otherwise. So I'm always wondering and concerned about our relatively small, but certainly increasing minority student population. Do they have a sense of belonging? Do they feel valued here? Do they feel accepted? These things are important aspects of a student's well-being and academic success. As we have seen from the events of 2020, particularly following the death of George Floyd, Black and brown students have a lot to say. We need to first seek those voices and then listen if we want to move this school and community in a positive and inclusive manner. We have been given a unique and important task. Our goal on this task force is to be more than just a bumper sticker. Diversity, equity, and inclusion should be exemplified in our culture, curriculum, and community. In essence, we want it to not just be what we do, but to reflect who we are.
At Oakwood Schools, our bottom line is doing what's best for students. We value innovation, excellence, and respect. We know that we need to continue to evaluate our policies and our practices and our procedures if we're going to continue to grow and innovate. We also know that diversity is growing in our community and in the world, and if we're going to operationalize our values, we need to respond accordingly. As a social worker, I'm particularly proud to serve on our district's newly formed Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Task Force. In that group, we aim to help create safer, more inclusive environments for all of our students that honor, respect, value, and welcome the broad spectrum of diversity that's represented in our community and in the world. Not only do we see this work as important through an ethical and human lens, we know that by focusing on diversity, equity, and inclusion, that we are setting our students up for future success, for a world that is rapidly changing, that is incredibly diverse outside the dome. Currently, our team is working on creating its mission, its vision, its guiding principles, so that we can integrate these concepts into 3 levels: the community, the curriculum, and the school culture. We look forward to working with the families and the students and the staff in helping create a more equitable and lovely Oakwood and world.